Hi Aquarius, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here to do a reading for you. What we're going to do first is take your overall energy and then some oracle cards. They help lay the groundwork for me. And then we're going to take some tarot and clarify whatever needs to be clarified and some cards from the universe. And then I have a new deck of cards that I'm excited about. And so I thought it might be kind of fun to lay 3 of them face down, and if you have a question, pick the one that is right for you, and then I'll turn them face up and hopefully you'll get the answer that is good for you. And then we'll close it out with the charm. All right, so let's get going. This is going to be your overall energy. Well, doesn't want to shuffle very well, does it? There it goes. Okay, and this is energy, and energy does not want to be confined to a time frame. So whenever you find this and want to watch it, it will be right for you. It's kind of what energy is about. Beautiful. You have the 2 of water, falling in love, or the resurgence of a romantic relationship, forgiveness and the ending of challenges, exchanging gifts, don't give up on the people you love. That is a beautiful card. This is saying an unconditional love between you and another. It's wonderful energy. Okay, let's get a few oracle cards. And this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay? Reclaim your power. That, to me, that's a strong card. As I was saying, only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now you might check your other placements to see a more complete picture, or if this reading does not resonate with you. Okay, let's see what we have here. Exchanging gifts. This is an interesting card. Okay, what this is talking about, you can use work for an example. You go to work to get paid, right? It's an exchange. And that's what this is talking about. The word gifts makes it seem a little different, but it's talking about you doing something in exchange for something else. Okay? Let's get one more. You have a very interesting group so far of oracle cards. Let's see what the last one is. Magic, beautiful. This means magic is alive in your life. So that's beautiful. That will help you reclaim your power, definitely. Okay, let's go ahead and get some tarot. See what it would like to share. Your first card, the 5 of Swords. Looks like an argument of some kind. Which, here it says don't give up on the people you love, right? Maybe there's something there in reclaiming your power. Let's get the rest of these cards out on this first row, and then I will take a clarifying card or cards wherever they're needed on this row. Okay, here it says it's an ending, which means a new beginning. This is one where you are dropping all the burdens. And It can be hurtful, or there could be sadness or something, of a challenging nature emotionally that you might have to deal with and heal from. It is possible. I'm not saying it's going to be that way, but it's possible. But you're definitely dropping the burdens. Okay? Eight of Swords. Okay, the Eight of Swords is where you are feeling a lot of challenging energy, lots of thoughts, emotions that are distressing to you, okay? And what I'm getting from this group right here, I can understand this, reclaim your power. Do not let your emotions take control of you. You stay in control of your emotions. And that's not to say, to not feel them. But do not let them do this to you. Don't let them get you all wound up or cornered or trapped, okay? Don't do that. That will not serve you. It's very unbalanced, okay? Your card at the bottom of the deck is the Hangman, which is, I think, really appropriate for this. It's saying, put yourself in time out, okay? Isolate yourself for a little while to go in and answer the questions that you have. And I can see where you would have questions here, definitely. Yeah, So I would think that this is referring to this. Reclaim your power, okay? It's kind of like flipping the coin. You need to be in control of your emotions instead of your emotions being in control of you. When you're in control of your emotions, you're balanced. When they're in control of you, you're not balanced. Okay? And like I said, that's not to say don't feel your emotions. It's what you do with them. When they linger and take control of you, that puts you in a very challenging state. Okay, this is for the Five of Swords. Okay, this says you are transforming out of an energy and into a new energy. So you're transforming out of this energy. There's an argument of some kind where you can see where it's got you stressed out, emotionally, mentally. And this says you're transforming out of that. So this would be quite appropriate here. Okay, this is saying there's an ending and a new beginning. Here, kind of a similar thing. You're transforming out of an energy and into a new energy. Okay. Let's get a card for the Ten of Swords. Beautiful. Okay, you had the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the mother archetype. She's very trustworthy. And what she does out of love because that's who she is. So, what this is saying to me is if during this time, it's an ending, therefore a new beginning. During this time, if you need somebody to talk to and you know somebody who is a mother archetype, that would be a perfect person to go to. They will be very helpful, okay? Or it's also possible that you could be taking that energy on, changing out of this energy where you're dropping the burdens and going into a very trustworthy mother archetype type of energy. And also here, you have the Page of Cups. And this is saying, it's a learning energy, and it's saying you are learning how to deal with people and have healthy relationships. And, this might very well be connected to your overall energy. Because here it is saying don't give up on the people you love. Falling in love or the resurgence of a romantic relationship. Forgiveness and the ending of challenges. Okay? So this could be what, the challenges are and how you're coming out of them. Don't give up on the people you love. And at the bottom of the deck from taking this card, you have the Strength card. So this is saying that you are very strong. You can handle this, not a problem. And you tend to show your strength through kindness and compassion. All right? So let's get a card for the Eight of Swords. Okay. You have the Eight of Swords again. Okay, so this is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Do not let yourself get in this energy. And it looks like you are definitely on top of things, that you are going to go into hangman mode. Because this card is the Ten of Pentacles. And what this is saying is you are going to be very happy and content with your abundance. And abundance can be many things. It can be money, it can be love, happiness, joy, you know. But you're going to get out of this energy and be very happy and content with your abundance. And here's a new beginning. One that is very lucrative. Again, abundant. So yeah, it looks like by you going into hangman mode, you are getting this figured out, transforming out of this energy that's full of challenging emotions, okay, and having this new beginning that's beautiful, abundant. You're learning how to have healthy relationships with people and filled with love, okay? So while the cards were challenging, the clarifying cards are beautiful, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, from taking that, you also have the Ace of Swords, which is talking about you're going to have a whole new way of thinking. Your mind is expanding, okay? So yeah, when I first took these cards, I'm like, oh boy, big challenge. And it could be a big challenge, but the results are all beautiful. So if you're having a challenge with your romantic partner or a partner, and it's causing a lot of emotional turmoil within you, make for sure you go into hangman mode and think things through. Find your enlightenment. Because what's going to happen is you're going to transform out of that energy. You're going to have, well, let me put this back for a second. These two new beginnings, a whole new way of thinking, and happiness, abundance, okay? And learning how to have healthy relationships. So yeah, it's evolving into something just beautiful. And it also is going to add wisdom, which is huge. And it looks like you're going to be reclaiming your power. And I do think that's what this is talking about. Okay, this could be training or fighting, and it can be either one. Here, it's an argument, so it could very well be fighting. But because of these cards that are clarifying the first group of cards here, it could be training. It could be learning how. Remember, this is learning how to deal with people and have healthy relationships. Okay, let's get another card. Okay, this card is the very same thing as this card. Right in the same column too. Definitely an ending, right? Where you're dropping the burdens and you could very well have emotional upsets that you need to heal from. But it's, you know, there's not always the emotional involvement. Okay, before we flip these over, here, this darkness is lifting, and this is a sunrise, and the sunrise is coming up. You're going to get up and shake off these swords and go on to your happiness, okay? Okay, here you have Temperance, which is saying you want balance and harmony in your external environment. And here's a Tower. Okay, and I can see how a Tower can come into play. Towers, the two things they have in common are change and being abrupt. Other than that, it can run the gamut. They can be small, they can be large, they can be self-imposed, they can happen to you without you being aware of it until it happens. They can be positive and they can be challenging, okay? So we'll take clarifying cards for that. But I can tell you the way I see this is it's definitely a Tower that results in something positive because of the cards up here. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving knight of all the knights, and they are the hardest working cards in the deck. So what this is saying to me is you are going to be working very hard on getting out of this challenging energy and into this beautiful energy. But you are going to be successful because it's, all right there. And remember, you also have this new beginning, which is your mind is expanding. Okay, so let's get some more clarifying cards. Yeah, and one thing about the Knight of Pentacles is to them it's more important to be thorough than fast by far. They don't feel like they need to be in any big hurry because they want to make sure everything is done right. Okay, so let's take a card for the Five of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands. Okay, and the Knight of Wands is, I love the energy, very adamant. They're very passionate about their goal. They're a fast-moving knight, so in that way it's different than this knight. But the reason they have the goal is because of the passion they feel for it. And to me, your reading is full of passion. Okay, let's get a card for the Ten of Swords. This one's come out. Okay, Page of Swords. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, this is saying you're learning how to think clearly and communicate authentically, all right? And all of this so far to me is going right back to your overall energy, all of this. Yeah. So to me, it does look like the description on this card is really coming out to play here. You are learning how to think clearly and communicate the same way. Repairing the relationship. Okay. And this is all, this might not apply to everybody because not everybody is in a relationship. But it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Judgment. Okay. This Tower is being clarified by Judgment, which is a major arcana, and it's a beautiful card. This is saying that you are going through a huge awakening and tuning into a higher frequency. So this Tower, whether it's self-imposed or not, is waking you up. At the bottom of the deck, from taking the clarifying cards, you have the Ten of Swords again. So that's 3 times. So what this is saying, it's the universe's way of saying, I really, really mean what I'm saying here. You're going through this ending, but you're having this beautiful new beginning. Okay, let's take a card for reclaiming your power. Justice. Okay. So this is saying a couple of things. If you have been done wrong in any way, justice is here to make it right, okay? Justice will prevail. But it's also saying balance. You're bringing in balance by reclaiming your power. Okay, let's take a card for exchanging gifts. This one wouldn't have come out and knocked all those over. Okay. Okay. And this card, I don't know. No, I don't think you can see it. It was sitting on top and it just slid right off. So we're going to take it. Okay, the Queen of Wands. She is very enthusiastic, ambitious, extremely confident, very social, and she is unafraid to speak up and be heard. And you have the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is where your feelings are hurt. It is a temporary energy, it will pass. But this is with exchanging gifts. Okay? So what this reading really does look like to me, the whole thing is centered around your overall energy. And sometimes it happens. Oftentimes it doesn't work out that way, but in this case, it definitely is. Okay? To me. So it looks like you and somebody you love have gotten or will get into an argument to the point that it creates an end. Remember, 10 swords 3 times. It's a lot of times. But without, repeating everything again, what's going to happen, it looks like here, is this ending is going to create a beautiful new beginning, okay? One where you tune into a higher frequency. You have this huge awakening. And you go into hangman mode to figure out what happened. What's going on here. You figure it out. You take action. And you're very deliberate, right? You reclaim your power. You create the balance. You have new beginning that's going to be very abundant. You're going to be very happy. All right? And all will be well. Magic is in your life, and this is going to help for sure. Okay? So, you're definitely reclaiming your power. And like I said, I think this is huge. If you're not in a relationship, then potentially this reading doesn't apply to you. So you might check your other placements. But it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship, co-worker, something like that. But it does look like this is definitely got its challenges. But the end result is going to be beautiful. Okay? And it looks like the relationship will end up being stronger than it started. Okay? Let's get some cards from the universe to see what they would like to share. And it does look like you're going to get your peace and harmony. Just have a challenge to get through. But you do have magic on your side. Yep, which is going to help you get through it. Yeah. Now, if there's a problem in the reading, usually the universe will give me one or more cards that talks about the problem. And to me, this is a good card. Okay, I like this card. What this card says, it's another ending, but this one is just doesn't have the same emotional attachment or involvement that the Ten of Swords has. What this says is you're just dropping all the burdens. You're getting rid of the burdens, which I am sure is helping you reclaim your power. Okay, let's see what else we have. Yeah, this is talking about the problem still. It's talking about you feeling, whoops, potentially like something's hidden, or where you're feeling defensive, protective, something like that. So I'm sure this is talking about the problem. Okay, and these cards, when do they come out? Page of Pentacles. You're learning how to gather your resources and take care of what you have. So to me, this is, again, going back to this. And here is saying you might very well meet somebody where you're going to have a romantic relationship. Unless you're already in a relationship, then it's talking about a resurgence, a relighting of the candle, or the candle burning brighter. And this card is saying you're going to a place that's filled with love, peace, happiness, and joy. So, yeah, wow, what a reading. From this card, it looks like there could very well be an argument, fight, or something that creates an ending. And you have a new beginning, that one that is filled with abundance, it's lucrative, happiness, joy. And because of this card, it's saying don't give up on love and forgiveness and the ending of challenges. So it would say that whatever challenges are with this person, it looks like it's really coming to the point of, that's it, you're done, getting rid of it. But it looks like you're reclaiming your power, right? Very confident and speaking what you need to say. And that it's going to end up creating a beautiful relationship with the same person. Okay? Doesn't have to be that, but that's certainly the way this is showing. Okay? But wow, it's got its challenging moments, but the result is beautiful. Yeah. You're going to have your balance and harmony, a huge awakening where you're tuning into a higher frequency, very happy and content with your abundance, a new beginning, one that's going to be lucrative, a beautiful relationship, balance again, justice, regaining your power, and you have magic. And you're going in to figure this out and start this, so definitely is going to help you reclaim your power. Okie dokie. Now on to the new part that I was talking about. If you have any questions, it could be about this reading. It could be about any questions that you have. I'm going to put down 3 cards, and you pick what is called or is calling to you, and then we'll get a charm. Okay. Here's the first card. Whoa. Okay. Here's the second one. Actually, I don't know if it fell as much as it kind of jumped out. All right. One more. There we go. Okay. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Okay, you ready? All right. Card number 1 says be assertive. Card number 2 says no. And card number 3 says don't stop. I hope this helps. I'm looking at these, And to me, they could be a part of this reading. I've done 4 of these so far, and 3 of the 4, it's been kind of like that, where these cards could easily be a part of the reading. Okay, let's get a charm. You have a star. Okay, and what this is saying is be your authentic self. Okay, be the true you, the real you, the authentic you, and take inspired action, and everything will turn out beautifully. Okay. And yes, this looks like a challenging reading, but also yes, it looks like it turns out beautifully. Thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this reading, please give it a like, share, subscribe, and thank you very much. Much love. Bye.